most valuable commodity I know of is information. Wouldn't you agree?
Can't believe how close I came to all that water just whooshing down and in, but I had my pump on, just pumping. It pumps through this tube. I've got planted a bunch of seeds in here. I just thought I'd do like a complete flood of this thing. It's the first time out. Oh yeah, there's water running down. Made it all the way to here. Alright, so I achieved my goal. But yeah, I got the all of these are planted with see there's running water through there. Lettuce. Got lettuce in all of these. Ringing all the way down. All solar powered. Pumps pumping the water. Yeah, you can see this is all shit water in there. Literally manure, composted manure. The water has made its way all the way down here. That's what I wanted it to do. But yeah, fortunately I pumped. Had the water, I thought I had a pretty good level coming in, but now I got it full blast. Throwing it up, you can see the fish. We'll stir it up here. Get it all stirred up. It's pretty nifty. But yeah, I gotta stick the shot back up in there and suck this air bubble. This is just an air bubble about a 1/4 inch thick. So obviously it's all water in there. So yeah, we'll get back to work. I'm installing the sprayer nozzles. They're you've probably seen them in the alley footage if you've watched before, but otherwise, yeah, just stay tuned. I'll show you that once I got it hooked up and set up and going. So I've got 3 systems here. If you watch my videos, I've got my gutter comes down, it runs the tube, which runs the whole back length of the garden. It goes all the way out. You can see the tube back there. It goes through the fence right there out into the alley, and I've got garden all the way down. I've got plants all the way down anyway, not really a garden, but a little strip, about 2 foot wide. All plants growing all the way down, probably about 60, 80 feet. And it's supplied with water. Whenever it rains, it just runs down. This tube has holes periodically, so it floods. It floods out this whole area of the garden when it rains from the back side, and then it continues to water all the way out at 60 or 80 feet. So that's one system. Then you got a pump down in there. See, it pumps through that little hose up through here into here, and then this is, we've just got water, and there's holes drilled under each one of these plant sites, so the roots can grow down and in to the ground, but also the water can travel. And then there's a soaker hose that runs all the way down, which it drilled a little bit bigger hose in, and that's where this water is coming from. And obviously that makes its way all the way back and up and around. Not quite all the way through this way yet, but the pump, it used to all the excess would come out through here, but currently all the holes are freshly drilled in that soaker hose. So I'm really only getting the travel of running water to here, but that's ideal because this is really, this is the main event. This is kind of the side stuff that I haven't even really finished installing, besides the lettuce there along the border. So yeah, let's just looks like the pond is full already. all 150 gallons of her. There's my little private island there, my only one. And so yeah, we'll just let it. Is that flooded over? Not quite. It's just about to go over the edge. So let's shut the pump off. And we're gonna hook that to a timer. So that's the second system. And obviously, if you haven't seen the aquaponics pond, it's full of fish. It's got turtles. It's got frogs. It's got snails. It's got aquatic plants, and it's got lots of insects and birds that come and they die and they poop and well, the birds don't die, but the insects die and they become fish food, and then the fish poop it out, and it's converted by this biofilter here, I call it, which pumps water through there and through this little faucet there. And yeah, there's a circulation effect, and I'm installing an air bubbler in my garage, an air bubbler pump, and it's going to thoroughly bubble this water that was hooked up in this little this little thing that I have here, this little utility department, but it was too loud. So now I've gotten a long section of tubing here. I'm going to install the air pump in the garage. It's a 30 watt and it all runs off the solar. So yeah, we just got to get that done. And then obviously the mister system I was talking about, it's the third system, and it comes up here through the fence, and you got mister nozzles all the way along, and then they run also. I'm relocated them from the top of the garage down into the garden. I'm gonna make it look a little better. And then that goes up into the grapes, and it goes down and then out into the alley. But I'll show you it all when it's running here in a minute, once I got it set up. It looks like I ran out of time to run the shot vac and pull that air bubble out, but I did get the misters hooked up. So there's nozzle there, nozzle there, nozzle there, nozzle there, nozzles there. So you can see it's like a very wet environment. Now I have to clean this up. I also didn't get the air bubbler tube hooked up. I got this little system that I suspend over where the pump is, the air pump, which bubbles with 30 watts of air. I'm mounting that in the garage, so that'll be in the next video. Show you kind of what I got set up there. But yeah, I'll just show you all the mister nozzles and how it's doing. So it just creates, this is the third watering system. It's just city water. I wish it was pond water, but I don't have an effective enough filter to pull that off. So we got nozzles all the way down. Now I'm going to remove some of these and obviously mount this a little better, but this is just fine for a test. I can't believe that one city water connection is running all of these. Wait till you see how many there are. So they just keep firing. Love that sound it makes too. There's one. Hear them just dripping off the grapes. I'm gonna mount those towards the top of the fence so it waters on the other side of the fence too. But for now, it's a nozzle just like over there, about every 2 to 3 feet. You can kind of hear it, see it. It's getting let down in there. So we keep coming. We got them all the way here. Kind of runs through about a 6-foot section with nothing. Now we don't have really any water out here, but you can see that system I was talking about. The hose. This is the gutter runoff, and then the excess pump runoff also goes in to there. Runs down through here. You can see the misters are continuing to run out here. Every 2 feet there's a nozzle pretty much, or every 1.5 feet. So we're getting effective coverage here. So that's freaking awesome, but you can also see the green hose has holes periodically. It's just excess drainage too. This all runs downhill. See, but the grass is starting to grow really well in between the plants. And we're getting coverage out here as well. So that's awesome. So just walking way down there, you can't even see the end. Okay, so we're coming all the way. So we got almost 100 feet of these nozzles, probably 60 of the spray nozzles being powered. Come over here, this is a little Strasberry / strawberry patch. We got lettuce, Strasberry, cucumber, Strasberry, carrot, which is 2nd year, so it's going to go to seed. More cucumber, but that's not doing so good. I might have to replace her. Strasberry, dead sunflower, lettuce, Strasberry, lettuce, Strasberry, another carrot. I'm not sure if it's going to seed. That might be 1st year, I'm not sure. Strasberry, and that is kale. Top cut off. Strasberry, more kale, the yellow flowers. I just transplanted that. Come over here. Saw grass seed starting to grow there. And we got Strasberry, kale, Strasberries, more Strasberry. If you don't know what Strasberries are, you probably have to refer to my other videos, but it's just a variety of strawberry that's a climbing variety, but it's basically like the world's most invasive plant, and it's the hardiest. It's the first to come up in the spring. It has green leaves all winter. It makes great ground cover. It will literally fill an area wherever you put it. I've got several areas filled in with it. It's freaking awesome stuff. But anyway, until next time, thanks for joining me. You have a good night.